guys, we are at Tri-City Powerhouse Comic-Con here in Pasco, Washington. We're just starting the day here. I got the table all set up and everything with Tucker's help. He's just putting a couple things back in the hotel room. And we did have to kind of redo a little bit of the backdrop. The board we were using before somehow got super warped, so we just ended up taking everything off and then just taping them together. So we will see how that goes. Hopefully that will work for this weekend here. But super excited to see how it goes this weekend. It's pretty packed in here. It's pretty cool. There's a lot of tables, lots of different stuff going on in here. So we'll kind of keep you guys updated as we go. And then hopefully Tucker will be back here shortly. So it's 2:30 right now. It is pretty warm in here, so I changed into my other shirt here because it's pretty warm. But we're doing pretty good. We sold a couple desk mats already, which is awesome, and a couple other prints and magnets and things. But yeah, doing pretty good. And then Tucker.
This is the first time, everybody, that she has been hotboxed out of a place. Usually all of these places are so cold she has to put more things on.
It's true. It's very true.
So yeah, we're at 2:30. Been a decent day so far. So yeah, we're just gonna keep on trucking. We got a whole nother day tomorrow. Kind of glad that this ends at 5 o'clock today because it gives us a little bit more of the evening to chill and just hang out and relax after kind of a crazy trip to get here and stuff like that. So we'll keep you posted on how the rest of this goes.
Yeah, the hotel is really cool. They've got a pool and a hot tub and a spa. I think they even have like a movie center, so we might take the rest of the afternoon and kind of check all that stuff out. So we are wrapping up Saturday here. It's been pretty warm inside the convention, so we're excited to go back to our room where it's a little bit cooler.
Yep.
But yeah, how did you think today went?
That was a good first day. Not too bad. I mean, we kind of like halfway where we want to be. So it was a decent day for sure to start off with. So yeah, not too much to complain about for sure.
Yeah. So we'll probably pack up here for today and see you guys tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
It's day 2 at Tri-City Comic-Con. We're all set up for our booth for today. Super excited to see how today will go. It's super sunny outside, so I think we'll have a lot of people walking around. I think we're just a little bit shy of breaking even with the hotel and expenses and everything. Tucker's walking around right now and checking out the other booths. We just got some breakfast at the hotel, which is really good. They have like complimentary breakfast in the hotel. So today we had like sausages and pancakes, which is really yummy. We'll keep you guys posted as we go through today. It's 2:30 right now. We got a couple hours left. It's only until 5, so it's a little bit of a shorter con, which thankfully it kind of is a little bit shorter because it's been pretty slow all day.
Alright everybody, we have literally just wrapped up Tri-City Powerhouse Comic-Con. We just tore down our booth and have just come back into the hotel room to just kind of give our recap for the weekend and just kind of let you know overall how it went for us.
Yeah, so I mean, this was only a 2-day con, so it was a little bit shorter, and the hours were a lot shorter too. So 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Both days. I would say I like that. It was like definitely kind of nice having it a little bit shorter and not going so late into the day, because then we can still relax for the other half of the day and then getting dinner and all that stuff too. So that was nice. I like that.
Yep. Although on the back end, for this one financially, this is probably the first convention I think we've ever had where we went negative.
Yeah.
Every convention we've done, we've either broken even or got, some kind of profit from. This is the first convention where we are in the red at the end of it. Regardless, there were some really cool aspects to this convention that we really liked. I mean, the hotel that it was based in it's really nice. It's a great hotel. And they have a great rate for people who are selling. That there was a group discount for vendors that were here and selling, which is great. We took advantage of that, obviously. It was really nice to just be able to, because most of these were in a hotel off-site, and so, there's a trek every morning and stuff, and there wasn't that at all with this because we were literally right in the same spot that the convention was going to be in, so that was a good plus for us.
Yeah, you could literally just go down the hall and your event is right there. You can come back to the hotel, which is kind of what we did for lunch. One of us would stay at the table, and then one of us would come back to the hotel room and have lunch, kind of take a little bit of a breather. That was really, really nice, having it just like so close, and I really like that.
Yep, and the event itself was run quite well. They had a really great security presence, and they were awesome people that helped make sure the event was nice and safe and accessible for everybody. The other aspect too that we have never seen done at a convention was they had a person both days that during the event came on with a food trolley and was offering, obviously for a price, for people to buy and sell food from them, which was really helpful for a lot of us vendors, because us vendors, we can't really leave the table and go get food and things like that. I mean, unless you got a partner with you. Yeah. And so it was really nice to have something like that. That was a really cool aspect to this convention that we've never seen elsewhere. I think, honestly, I wouldn't recommend, or I wouldn't think that it's a doable thing for every convention to do, because obviously it would cost money. You've got to pay somebody to be able to run that trolley and do it, and then stock the trolley with food and stuff, but obviously it was a nice touch and we really appreciated it.
Yeah, for something like a little bit more of a smaller con like this really, really helps too. I don't know if you could do something like this at like those larger conventions where you've got thousands of people, but on this kind of scale was really nice too. Those were a lot of pros. More cons that we would kind of talk about for this particular one. I don't think we would recommend for anyone to travel necessarily to this convention, just because it can be quite pricey for the table and the hotel and everything, even with the discounts and stuff. We traveled to this convention and we didn't quite make our money back. We were almost there. But if you live local, this is a perfect one. If you don't have to pay for a hotel or a lot for a gas or anything, this is a perfect event to go and table at for the hotel.
Because the table cost itself was like $140.
Yeah, the table itself was really, really nice. Definitely on the cheaper end there. The other thing I definitely would say was, now I don't know if they could have helped this or what was going on, but the room both days would get really, really warm. So by the morning, it was a little bit cool, but as you kind of went into the evening and more people would come in, or it would just get warmer outside, it was super warm in the room there.
Yep. Now, to be fair, I manage a bunch of businesses in general, so I know the struggles with running an HVAC system in the summer. Because the HVAC systems that any business has, or hotel, whatever, they're prone to completely fail in the summer. It's just a thing. It's Murphy's Law. It's gonna happen, you know, and you know, especially when you need an AC system the most, it will fail, and that's in the summer. So, I mean, I would recommend everybody just think about, you know, when you're kind of packing for clothes and stuff for events like this, try to figure out ways that you can pack light and heavy stuff, because there are conventions we've gone to where it is just so cold. And then there are conventions like this one where it's just really hot. And so, you know, it's not something we really blame the hotel or anything for. It's just something that it was very hot. The other thing that was kind of a con, the room that we were in for the convention itself was really dark. I mean, they had lights going on inside of it and stuff, but the lights themselves weren't like the brightest.
Not great for displaying prints.
Yeah, I mean, in general, it still worked. I mean, people could still see our stuff, and we had little extra lights that we put up and stuff. But where they had us, the lighting wasn't as good. And I mean, I don't know how you necessarily fix that. That's just something that you'd have to plan around if you wanted to do this convention.
Yeah, if you have like extra little lights that you can set up on your table or something like that, that definitely would probably help for this one. You know, like we said, it's not horrible lighting. It's just like some spots, like the tables are a little bit, the lighting doesn't quite hit them quite as well. So if you can bring some extra lights, those definitely would help too.
Yep. Now, other than that, I mean, you know, it was a good con for what it was. It's small. This is definitely one of these cons where you can really tell. I mean, there was a cool amount of like celebrities here. There was just a few. They weren't as well known as probably other conventions we've gone to, although they're awesome people. You know, I had like the voice actors for Sonic and Knuckles and Shadow for some of the video games were here, and there was one of the voice actors that was in Full Metal Alchemist was here, and some producers and other voice actors. There wasn't a lot of people that were like, you know, that celebrity status here for this one. It was a little bit bare bones on that kind of side of things, and you can tell that when that side of the convention is less, that the attendance is definitely, it reflects. That's one thing when you're picking conventions, is try to figure out and see if they have good lists of who are going to be appearing at the convention, whether it's celebrities or comic artists and writers and things like that. You really kind of want to figure out and research ahead of time what that kind of presence is going to be like, because it will impact attendance massively. Because you could compare this directly with the year that we went to Rose City and all of the Critical Role people were there.
That was huge.
Oh my gosh. That was 2023. That was like the first year we did Rose City, and we did really well in that convention, and we didn't even have like most of the prints and stuff and all the product stuff we have now.
Yeah.
Man, if we could go back in time and do that convention all over again with the products we have now, oh my gosh, it would have been a whole different story. Yeah. But so we really got to see that aspect of selling at conventions play out in real time. So just something to think about.
Overall, like I said, you know, there's ups and downs with each convention. So we'll definitely kind of see how the next one goes. So the next one that we have coming out is Rose City.
Absolutely love Rose City. It's such a blast every time. This time around, I don't know if we're going to show footage of it. There are a couple people that I'm wanting to get signatures from. So we may feature that in the episode video, whatever you'd like to call this, whatever we do here. And so yeah, so we're really excited. This will be our third year in a row we're doing Rose City, and it's going to be a blast, I think.
Yeah, and just a little disclaimer at the end here too, we will be pausing our conventions moving forward going into January 2026. The last one we'll do is Fan Expo, again up in Portland, Oregon. So if you're looking for any of our products or want to say hi to us at our booth, these next couple ones, I'll put them up on the side here so you can see our full schedule. But these will be the last few conventions that we'll do for quite a while. So going into 2026, we're going to kind of switch gears and focus more in on our comic. We'll have lots of videos talking about the progress, our process as well of making the comic, and you know, both the writing and the art side. So we'll be kind of switching gears moving forward. So if you want to stop by, these last few cons will be the ones to check out.
Yep, and we're going to have an online sale too after Fan Expo of us trying to clear out as much product as we can, because we're going to be shutting down our online shop as well come January, end of January 2026. And so now is the time, if you're wanting to come see us at a convention or buy something on our shop, to do so. Time will be running out, the shop will be down, and the convention scene we won't be doing for the next 2 to 3 years. We have been so appreciative of all of you who have come and visited us already and have been patrons of our business as we've been on the ground and trying to sell at these conventions already. So thank you everybody so much for your support and the love that you've just been sharing with all of us. It's just an amazing experience to participate in with you guys and with Pixie here, and it's just been a blast. So, but we can't wait for this next part of our studio as we kind of move into this separate part. I think you guys will really enjoy it too.
Yeah, so yeah, thank you guys so much, and we'll see you in the next video.
Bye.